you're stuck between getting the Navy Federal Flagship credit card or the More Rewards credit card, then look no further. I'm going to be doing a review on both of these credit cards so that way you guys can figure out which is the better choice for you. And I'll also talk about which credit card that you'll qualify for depending on the credit FICO score that you currently have. If you're already subscribed, then welcome back. But if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Ismael Sandiford and you are now watching Just Money, where we talk about financial related topics such as personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, so first and foremost, to qualify for any of these two credit cards, you have to be banking with Navy Federal Credit Union. If you are not banking with Navy Federal Credit Union, then you will not be eligible to obtain any of these credit cards. And the bank issuer on both of these credit cards are going to be totally different. The Flagship Rewards credit card is going to be a Visa card, and the More Rewards credit card is going to be an American Express card. So this means you can only use the More Rewards credit card wherever they take American Express, and this also means you could use the Navy Federal Flagship Rewards credit card wherever they take Visa. And this is something very important to consider before you guys apply, ladies and gentlemen, because check this out. One time I was using an American Express credit card at my local Costco, and it was time for me to pay. They told me last minute they don't accept American Express credit cards. So I was pretty bummed out about that. I was like, what? But I mean, whatever, it is what it is. I ended up using another credit card, so no big deal. But it kind of was a big deal because I had a promotion on one of my American Express credit cards and I was definitely trying to get those points. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you'd be surprised how many other places don't take American Express. So just something to consider before you apply for the More Rewards credit card. But the More Rewards credit card is honestly a really great card. I personally think the More Rewards credit card is in the top 3 of all Navy Federal credit cards. But hold on, the Flagship Rewards credit card is also in the top 3 of best Navy Federal credit cards. So what's the third best credit card? Well, you're gonna have to subscribe to the channel because I will be talking about that in a future video. So stay tuned. But back to these credit cards. To qualify for any of these credit cards, your credit FICO score has to be up to par. For the More Rewards credit card, you can have average to excellent credit in order to qualify, to whereas the Flagship Rewards credit card, you need very good to excellent credit in order to qualify. So if you're below a 740 credit score, then I would definitely wait on applying for the Flagship Rewards credit card because that can ultimately lead up to your denial. But if you're anywhere from 670 to a 739 credit FICO score, then that can definitely help you if you're trying to obtain the More Rewards credit card. So if you're stuck on deciding on which credit card you should get between these two, then just look at your credit FICO score. But sometimes credit isn't a big thing for some people. They tend to care more about the reward points and what the card actually has to offer. So let's talk about that now. Okay, so we're gonna start with the More Rewards American Express card. So at the time of this recording, the More Rewards credit card is going to offer a promotion, and this promotion will vary depending on the time that you're watching this video. And that promotion is you can earn 25,000 bonus points when you spend 3,000 on purchases within the first 90 days of opening the account. And these reward points, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be valued at 1 cent per point. So that's going to give you a total value of $250 once you spend 3,000 on purchases within those first 90 days. And you could choose to redeem these points for cash back, merchandise, gift cards, and a few other things. Now, the special promotion that the Flagship Rewards credit card offers right now at the time of this recording is you can earn 40,000 bonus points once you spend 4,000 on purchases within the first 90 days of opening the account. And then they'll also throw in a free Amazon Prime for a year as well. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, that's a pretty enticing offer. And again, these reward points are going to be valued at 1 cent per point, so that's going to give you a total value of $400. And don't forget, we still have the free Amazon Prime for a year, which is valued at $139. So just in promotions alone with the Flagship Rewards credit card, that's a total value of $539 just in promotions alone. To whereas the More Rewards credit card, we're only getting a $250 value in promotion. The Flagship Rewards credit card is definitely going to take the cake on this side. But before you judge the More Rewards credit card, let's talk about the annual fees. The Flagship Rewards credit card has an annual fee of about $49 a year, to whereas the More Rewards credit card doesn't have an annual fee at all. In fact, the Flagship Rewards credit card is the only Navy Federal credit card that has an annual fee. And the reason for that being is this is Navy Federal's most valuable credit card, or at least one of their most valuable credit cards. But you're able to get 3 points on travel purchases, and travel purchases are going to consist of flights that you're paying for, car rentals, and things like campgrounds and even amusement parks. To whereas the More Rewards credit card, they don't offer reward points on travel at all. They do, however, offer really good reward points on plenty of other different items, but first, let's keep talking about the Flagship Rewards credit card. So not only does the Flagship Rewards credit card give you reward points on travel purchases, but they will also give you 2 points on anything else that is not travel related. The More Rewards credit card does not do that. They will only give you 1 reward point on any other different purchases. But the Flagship Rewards credit card also gives you free TSA pre-check, which I actually just got last week and I'm looking forward to using it. So huge shout out to Navy Federal Flagship Rewards credit card. I love you. Now let's talk about the reward points that the More Rewards credit card has to offer now. One of the best things and the main selling point about the More Rewards credit card is the 3 points you are getting for every dollar spent on specific items that they offer. You'll earn 3 reward points on every dollar spent on restaurants and even food delivery. So if you like to use Uber Eats, DoorDash, or anything of that nature, then you will be getting 3 reward points for every dollar spent. And that goes for restaurants as well. For those of you that like fine dining all the time, or even if you don't go all the time, even if you go sometimes, it's still worth it. You also get 3 reward points for every dollar spent at supermarkets. This one to me is honestly a really good one because I am always grocery shopping. Because for those that don't really know me, I am super into health and I am a gym rat. So I'm always shopping at the grocery store for the protein and the diet that I need. So I could definitely see this being super useful for those of you who like grocery shopping. And this is another huge one, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. You'll earn 3 reward points on both gas and transit. So this means every time you get gas, you're going to be earning 3 reward points for every dollar you spend at the pump. And keep in mind, there is no limit on the amount you can earn on these reward points. Honestly, how awesome is that? Like 3 reward points, are you kidding me? The majority of us are getting gas every day, or if not every other day, and it's like, why wouldn't you collect reward points while doing so? You're already going to be doing it either way, so why not get something out of it? And this also goes for transit as well, meaning stuff like trains or buses and stuff like that. So maximize your guys' points and don't sleep on this. But again, on the More Rewards credit card, on all other purchases, you're only going to earn 1 reward point for every dollar spent. So the Flagship Rewards credit card kind of does take the cake right here. Because on that credit card, you're earning at least 2 reward points on every other purchase. The More Rewards credit card also has a one-time $49 statement credit, and that's going to be when you purchase an annual Walmart Plus membership. It usually costs $98 a year, but the first year you will be getting half off. It's pretty much a subscription service that gives you perks. And I'm not really going to dive into this too much because depending on the time you're watching this video, this product might not even be available. This offer expires August 31st, 2023. So they'll probably have something different depending on the time that you're watching this video. Now, as far as the APR on both of these credit cards, the More Rewards credit card is going to be a variable 14.65% all the way up to 18%. And the Flagship credit card is going to have a variable APR of 14.99% all the way up to 18%. And also, if you guys are finding any of this information helpful, if you guys could do me a favor and hit the like button, I would truly appreciate that because it really helps me out a lot. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, all Navy Federal credit cards will never be over a 18% APR. And another thing, all Navy Federal credit cards won't have any balance transfer fees, no foreign transaction fees, and no cash advance fees as well. The only credit card that Navy Federal has that has an annual fee is the Flagship Rewards credit card, and that's going to be a $49 annual fee. In conclusion though, both of these credit cards are really amazing credit cards. Honestly, if you're going to be traveling a lot, then you're definitely going to want to go with the Flagship Rewards credit card because that is where you would find the most value for your personal situation. And again, just remember you have to have a higher credit FICO score in order to obtain the Flagship Rewards credit card. And if you want a credit card for gas, food, shopping, and stuff of that nature, I would definitely go with the More Rewards credit card because that is where you will get the most value. And also, not to mention, they're a little bit more lenient on the credit score as well. But that'll wrap it up for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comments which credit card do you currently have or which credit card that you're planning on applying for. Honestly, I'm planning on getting the More Rewards credit card soon, so stay tuned. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, we are at 18,656 subscribers at the time of this recording, so I do appreciate all who watch. I do post weekly videos for those that don't know. And again, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet already, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way you guys get notified every time I post a new video. But again, we talk about personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics, so if that's something you're into, you're definitely going to want to consider subscribing. We talk about how to get high limit credit cards, we talk about how to boost your personal credit, we talk about how to obtain business credit, we also talk about real estate, mortgage loan programs, all that kind of stuff. So again, I would consider subscribing if you want to learn more about this kind of stuff. And again, for those that don't know, I'm a licensed real estate agent, a realtor here in Southern California, and I'm also a licensed mortgage loan originator as well. So if you guys have any questions in regards to real estate, all my information is in the description below. I go by the name of Ismael Sandiford. Again, I post weekly videos, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.